how to improve your self-healing abilities. Then the first question that I would like to ask you is self-healing possible? A lot of the people that just met me, they don't know the work, they never practiced that before. I get a lot of that question on the first session. And when you think about healing in general, healing is the process of making or becoming healthy again. That's simple. But when we have something that's chronic, when we have something that's been there, like lingering and challenging us, we question, is that possible? I like to simplify things for you guys to starting to take your healing today forward. I call that the 5 stages or the wellness path. The first stage, it's the stage of discovery. Tell me, when you think about your health, have you ever created a goal before that didn't work, that you got frustrated about? And the frustration comes from most of the time either creating goals that are unrealistic or creating goals that are not aligned with your intuition, what your body really needs. When I talk about discovery, when I talk about really going deeper into healing, it's going to the bigger picture. It's going to the vision. What do you really want in your life? And then you create the goals. Then the goal is actually a consequence, not the first step. And when we do things that way, your chance to actually reach your goals are much higher. Identify and release what's stopping you is actually stage 2. And that's when you start to identify kind of where you are, what stage are you on healing. If you feel like I can create the goals, but I get triggered by, I create the goals and I don't accomplish, then you may be closer to the awareness phase, where you can starting to identify more of the mindset, the mindfulness, and really start to overcome inner blocks. That's the phase that you start to change the perception, changing how you see things. Then that's the phase that we start shifting from looking at problems to actually looking at solutions. Then when we move to the stage 3, that's the embodiment. Embodiment is really going into the skills that we already have. For example, when we talk about body intelligence, something that's like a no-brainer, everybody can relate to. When you're thirsty, your body tells you. That is part of our body intelligence. Our body tells us when we're hungry, when we need sleep, when we need water. Our body tells us exactly what we need. The question is, are we listening? Have you paused lately to listen to your body? To listen, what does your body need? When we know the tools, when we know what to do, when we know how to identify how we feel, identify what your body needs, and you have the tools to really ignite your self-healing abilities. And you also learn how to listen to your body intelligence. And that's when you start shifting from, yeah, I know that, to actually being that. Knowing in your head is not enough. We need to drop the knowing from the head to the heart and make that connection where we are working in synchronicity. The heart and the mind is working together versus separate. That's when we really make the biggest stage. Stage 5 is the mastery. And it's very important for us to be the master of your body and mind. Because when you have the proper tools, even if you encounter a challenge, you can go back so much faster and so much easier than before. And that's when you really notice, oh my gosh, I'm mastering my skills. I'm mastering my body. I'm mastering my mind because I know what I need to do, when I need to do. And even if I usually call it oops, those moments that you do something, you're like, that such a good idea. No judgment. Okay. And life goes on.